This is Ava Hounshell. I'm with Adlee Blacklock, who just finished her freshman season at Oregon State. So I'll just get right into it. Like, you've played basketball your whole life, and now you're at the college level. Like, is it just everything you imagined it would be?
Yeah, it's been really awesome just to see just like what I thought it was, and then see like what it's grown into. And this is something that I have dreamed of, my whole life. And as a little kid, you imagine just kind of playing for a big school, a big university. And so I'm super excited and super thankful for the opportunity to do that. And Corvallis is just an awesome town. And so the fans, the fan base, the university itself has been awesome to play for, and just everything I hoped and dreamed it would be.
And you obviously had a great freshman season. Your last 6 games, you're averaging like 13.5 points per game and shooting 53% from the field goal range and 3-point line. That's ridiculous. But just talk about how much you're confident. You've gained so much confidence throughout, especially whenever you moved your way into the starting lineup.
Yeah, it was super awesome. My coach, Scott, and the rest of the staff really did a good job of just talking through, each step of the season, just, seeing what I needed to work on, what I needed to do to be better for the team. And it was just cool to have that constant communication, just to help me see where I needed to be at. And once the first couple shots started to fall, it was kind of like the confidence just came with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just with anything. So, and playing in front of our home crowd at home, it's easy to feed off of them. Yeah. And so that was just super cool. The series where we played Utah and Colorado, we had a really great turnout as far as fans. And Utah and Colorado are both really talented teams. So it was really cool. We took Utah to overtime. And so that was a really cool experience.
Yeah.
So.
And now you have 1 year of experience under your belt. You're going in as a sophomore. So what kind of leadership role do you want to take on maybe next year, not only for incoming freshmen, but even just your teammates from last year or even incoming transfers?
Yeah, I think just showing more through actions. I think just my experience of just growing as the year goes on. I think I would like to help other the young girls or even transfers that are coming in, just to figure out how his system works and how how that works. And so I would hope that my experience can help them and just show them what it looks like to grow into that.
Yeah. So. And you're in the Pac-12, one of a very difficult conference, especially in women's basketball. But who was your favorite team that you got to play, and how did they challenge you to be better?
Yeah, that's hard. I stand by this statement, but I think the Pac-12 has some of the best women's hoops you can find anywhere. And there's a lot of really cool places we got to play. I loved the McHale Center. They had a really great turnout. They had about 8,000 people there.
Oh, wow.
And so that was super cool to see. Matthew Knight Arena was awesome. Up in Eugene, they drew a big crowd, and it's rivalry game. Yeah. So when they came home, there was a lot of people at that game. I don't know, there was a lot of really cool places. And Poly Pavilion was super cool. Yeah. There's a lot of history there. Yeah, so that was definitely super cool. I remember sending my dad a picture, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so jealous." But yeah, no, there's a lot of really cool places.
That's so awesome. So now you're in off season, you're going into summer. For you personally, what's something you want to improve on for your next season?
I think honestly just ball handling. I think the more point guards you have on the floor, the better. And so I always want to sharpen those skills. I think defensively I can always grow. So just learning how to be quicker on my feet, and obviously stronger, faster, just get a little bit more savvy. Yeah. You can always tell the more experienced teams in our league at the Pac-12, just because the older veterans are more savvy and just have a lot more feel for the game that some of us young girls haven't figured out yet. Yeah. And so I think I was hoping to step into more of a savvy player this next year. Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking to me.
Yes,
it's been great. And I wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.